There are things in our world that not only you do not know, but you are not allowed to know. You may have heard about strange things, but what is the truth? We are here to share these unspoken things with you.
If you're anything like me, you love the mystery and mayhem of haunted houses, creepy crawlers, and wicked witches. Now we can talk about places in the Americas that we still do not know exactly why they are depopulated. Number 1. Villisca Axe Murder House, Villisca, Iowa. Also known as the House of Josiah B. and Sarah Moore, it was the scene of a bloody massacre in the early 1900s. On a hot summer evening in 1912, Josiah Moore, his wife, and their 6 children, Moore's 4 children and 2 neighbors he visited, were all brutally killed with axes in their beds. This incident scared everyone terribly. Although their bodies were found in the small town of Iowa, this horrific crime remains unsolved to this day. Their souls survive the quest to find the killer and understand some kind of justice after death, and the effects of their presence are still felt in the house. Today's home visitors can spend the night if they dare. Do you want to experience a night in this house? Number 2. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, Weston, West Virginia. Do you know how to treat the mentally ill in hospitals? We want to talk about a hospital that was built in the 1800s and was originally designed to hold only 250 patients at a time. However, during its heyday, Trans-Allegheny Madness Hospital cared for more than 2,000 patients. These conditions put a lot of pressure on patients until the lack of resources, inhuman behavior, and terrible medical conditions led to the closure of the shelter in the 1990s. But it did not end there. The shutting of its doors hasn't been able to stop spirits from wandering the asylum's halls though, nor its ex-patients from seeking revenge on the negligent doctors who defiled them. So that no one dares to enter or attempt to destroy this hospital yet. Number 3. The Myrtles Plantation, St. Francisville, Louisiana. Take a good look at this picture. Does anything but a happy and lush farm catch your eye? But this is not the whole story of this farm. Legend has it that this southern plantation was once home to a rich family and their many servants. Chloe, a slave, ultimately became entangled in an affair with the plantation's owner, Mark Woodruff. Tired of being treated like she didn't matter, Chloe poisoned the plantation owner, as well as his family, with a cake she baked. She was hanged for her crimes, but her ghost lives on at the Myrtles Plantation. It seems that after these events, she still could not get the attention and calm she was looking for. So now, do you think you dare to visit this farm? Number 4. Queen and Hotel, San Francisco, California. This time we want to talk about the hotel that was originally a school. You can stay at the Queen and Hotel in San Francisco, although the place has a dark history. During the 1800s, the hotel was known as Mary Lake School for Girls. The school was a prim and proper boarding school known for educating young women from affluent families, with Miss Mary Lake working as headmistress. But everything stopped suspiciously even though her performance was excellent. While Mary Lake called the school home and was quite committed to her pupils, the school ultimately closed several years after its opening. Mary Lake is said to have vanished completely, although her ghost has been known to play tricks on the unfortunate hotel guests who have stayed in her old office, room 410. Different experiences of staying in this room have been reported by travelers, and not everyone dares to spend the night in this room. Do you dare to do this? Number 5. Shanghai Tunnels, Portland, Oregon. These tunnels have a strange history in their hearts. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, illegal laborers were smuggled through tunnels underneath the city of Portland. The tunnels are said to have connected to popular establishments, such as restaurants and bars, and led to the shores of the Willamette River. Many things have happened in these tunnels, and many people have been forcibly passed through them. Oftentimes, people were drugged or beaten unconscious, and then dragged through the tunnels to be held in cramped cells. The captives were then sent across the Pacific Ocean to China, and those who the voyage would ultimately be sent to live out their days working in Shanghai. This practice is now known as Shanghaiing, and tours are conducted throughout Portland to explore this aspect of the history's murky past. However, all aspects of these events remain undiscovered. Which of these unspoken places was most interesting to you, and would you like to experience?
I hope you enjoy hearing these secrets. Subscribe to our channel to find out the latest facts around the world, and don't forget to like and comments to support us. Goodbye until we find out more facts in our next videos.